something down because I just noticed something. Because people are connected, right? And they feel each other's energy. And I just come to realize something about the Jehovah's Witnesses. It says, trying to outgrow your old ways of thinking is the reason why spiritual vampires remain in your life. This is particularly for like the XJW community or like X-cult community. If you're like trying to release your family and say, let my people go to these fucking vampires like the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses, they're the reasons why they remain in your life. Actually, like if you're trying, which is crazy because like you want your family back and these motherfuckers are like trying to hang on to your family, and they need to fucking quit it. They fucking need to quit that shit because they're going down, and what they're really trying to do is they're trying to avoid punishment as much as possible. So they feel that pressure and weird spiritual activity that you feel around you is actually them. That's their feelings, and they'll try to press you for information, and they know what they're doing when they do that. They're trying to press you for information. So the reason why spiritual vampires remain, that's the reason why spiritual vampires remain in your life. And they know it well and good too. They're not stupid about it. They actually know it really well. They know the fact that they're doing that to you. So because they are interested in keeping you down and not exposing themselves, that is what they are very concerned about. And you could feel that concern, that intense spiritual activity. You can feel it. And that's how they're, that is how their particular, that is what, I don't know what I wrote. That is what their particular fear is, basically. You could feel what they fear about. And they'll try to press in on you, too, because they're fucking curious little assholes. And they'll try to, like... They're obviously working against me because every time that I have a feeling of, oh, no, this might happen, and then it happens, it's because they go along with it. Because they're assholes. They don't want to own up to all their bullshit. And that's what they be doing, Jehovah's Witnesses. They don't want to own up to all their bullshit. And they are fucking turds. Like, they need to fuck off the scene already. They need to fucking go to prison. They need to let people's family members go. And they're, like, really fucking with people all the fucking time. If you're... Let's see. If you struggle to outgrow your past mental conditioning, most of the time it's not even a matter of struggling, especially like with me, like my mind is very sound. It's only whenever I start feeling like all down and dim, like I recognize that is a spiritual attack, and the spiritual attack happens from people. It don't, like some people blame it on the karmics. No, this is like people attacking. I have a thought and they're like, oh shit, let's get at it. They do that. Especially when you're all alone like me. You have nobody to talk to. You don't have a social circle. You don't have any meaningful relationships or connections. This is what they're doing. They're abusing people like me. They've already kicked me out of the... they didn't kick me out. I left because they pressured me on my way out. Basically, I just couldn't handle, like, it was just too much fucking stress and social shit going on that I was like, this is too much, I'm leaving. And it was a hard thing to leave because like you have to leave with a heavy heart whenever you still halfway like believe that shit that you were brainwashed with. But I've outgrown the brainwashing, so it's not a matter of my past brainwashing getting to me. It's literally them pressing in on me because I have nothing going on in my life. I got nobody, and I'm thinking about how do I get my family back? I want my family back. And these motherfuckers will be pressing in on me, and that's what they're doing. They're like literally doing this bullshit. Like the whole idea of them talking about auditions, it's because they plan to do the same bullshit all over again. They plan to do the same bullshit all over again with somebody else. They're involved in sex trafficking. These Jehovah's Witnesses are involved with sex trafficking, and the elders do it too, because I remember like in a car group one time I was in a car group with Joe Peak and Everett Hauser Sr., and they were like chattering amongst themselves, and they were like talking about how something about dating a circuit overseer, and they kind of, Joe Peak kind of snickered and looked at me because he was the dumbass of the two, and he was like, no one's gonna believe it. And then they kind of chuckled among themselves. So I know they did it to me. They are, Jehovah's Witnesses are involved in sex trafficking. They're it's not even a matter of like matchmaking. They're involved with straight up sex trafficking bullshit. But in my particular situation, they actually wanted to kill me as a prophetic prostitute. That's what they try to do. So, but yeah, at the end of the day, it was like fucking sex trafficking. Like, they might have, like, somebody might have saved my life along the path, but it was all for the sake of sex trafficking. That's what it was. That's what that bullshit was all about. So, alright, what was I writing about? Alright. If you struggle to outgrow your past mental conditioning, okay. Religious leaders, like the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses, are going to pull you down because you are feeling their fears of losing their business. That's what you're feeling. That weird pressure, that swerviness. When your eyes start moving around and you're like, "What the fuck? This ain't demons. This is people's spirits, and you could feel it." Okay, because everything is connected. Energy is connected. Like, you feel their energy. Like, if your third eye opens and you're unprotected, me in my case, it was kind of like a prophetic thing going on where I opened up before it was my time. My third eye opened up before it was my time because it was also prophetic. Like the egg that was being hatched and the dragon, or not the egg, I called it an egg. Like the woman that was giving birth and the fucking dragon was leaning in. That's why I opened up early for some freaking reason. Somebody had it in mind, or something happened where I was like hatching early. I keep saying hatching. Anyways, like the dragon is the fucking Jehovah's Witnesses and freaking Hollywood, like trying to take advantage of my situation. And these Jehovah's Witnesses are still at it. Like the governing body, they're still at it. They're fucking still at it. Like they won't fucking quit it. And they're trying to move into like the universe teaching now because they realize what bullshit they're under. And they're also making a way for more prostitution shit going on. I know because I'm paying attention to what is going on in the spirit, and I'm calling them they ass out on it. They fucking need to quit it. Quit playing with people's lives. Like, they better not fuck with my family. I will expose them for every little last bit of it, you know? And, you know, they fucking need to just fucking quit it, get off the scene. And you know what? Like, they've hurt way too many people. Like, something needs to be done about them. They've hurt way too many people, and they keep on hurting people. Like, they keep on at it. They keep going at it. For fuck's sake. Like, why are people hurting people? We should be making this world a better place. And yet these motherfuckers are trying to keep their business. They're trying to keep their business. And this business is like the most useless, the most ruthless business. It's like religion is there to harvest people for disgusting purposes like prostitution, for disgusting things like selling women, like for trading women. Like, it's this shit. It's this stupid shit. That's what religion is there for. They're harvesting people for stupid things like this. This ain't right. This just ain't right. Like, this shouldn't happen. There's better ways of attracting the person that you want. There's just better ways. This shit better stop. And guess what? My situation was very ripe for them. It was ripe for the pickings, and they totally went for it, thinking I was going to be stupid my whole life. Like, not understanding the full scope of the matter, my stupid ass father being involved in it. They thought I would never find out. That's why they kept on trying me. That's why they kept on trying me. And now they're using my fears. Like, the moment I wake up and the moment I have a fear and I have nobody in my life, so I think of certain things. Like, my entire activity in my mind is I need to heal. I need to heal, so I think about these things so as to heal. But they use this opportunity to harvest me for more information. So that's what's happening. They're because I have nobody in my life. They're harvesting from me for more information. These religious leaders who are disgusting as fuck, who are trying to propagate their disgusting business. They need to get off the scene and quit hurting people already. They need to fucking quit hurting people. Like, I don't want them to play matchmaker with me. They're fucking stupid as hell. I would rather manifest exactly what I want, how I want it. But these motherfuckers be tapping into my life like I'm of interest. They need to fucking quit it, and they need to get off the fucking scene. They need to get off the scene. These people are ruining people's lives. Like, I can't even describe, like, I don't even have the words to describe the shit that they're doing to people. It's, if people understood how terrible this shit is, like, going through it and hearing about it are two different things. It's horrible to go through it. You don't want to go through it. This shit is horrible. And they pry into my life for they like to investigate my fears in particular. I never agreed to be investigated by anybody, neither government nor religion nor by freaking any kind of business or anything. I don't have no contract with anybody. There is no contract here. They're just being nosy as hell, and they're trying to get into my fears. They're trying to tap into my spirit like they're fucking vampires. This shit needs to stop. Yeah, so I read about whenever you feel that pressure and shit, that's you feeling their fears of losing their business. That's you feeling them, and they press in on that. Like, the moment that they feel it, they press in on it. There's a YouTube, I forget what his name was, but he actually talked about how he used to be a Bethelite, and he's heard stories of them practicing like magic down under in the tunnels. It's true. I believed it back then, but I believe it more now because I'm more aware of the spirit realm now. And they practice that shit down in the tunnels where they're all alone. And they've had stories like, yeah, nobody messes with us. It's the Freemasons, y'all. It's these motherfucking Freemasons who are still at it. They need to quit it too. Y'all fuckers need to fucking quit it. This bullshit is enough. It's enough. It's over. Quit it. Quit trying to save your ass and just change the damn game. Quit trying to hurt people and change the damn game. And stop trying to hurt people even more. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And by the way, if you live by the universal laws, the Vatican don't own you. Those motherfuckers are no better. They're no better than the rest of these motherfuckers because they may wear shiny things. That's about it. Okay, that's about it. You're not owned by the Vatican. This fucking fear mongering shit that goes on. Like, if the fucking government has to do the damn job and do good to the people and not fuck people over, fucking Vatican don't have no say in it either. What the fuck is their problem anyhow? Like, what have you? They're human. They're not gods, y'all. They're not gods. They don't own you. The only reason why they can claim to own you is if you believe that they actually own you, and they like to appear all big and scary, but they ain't. They're just stupid assholes that want you to believe. As long as you can believe that they own you, then they'll try to own you. That's bullshit. They don't own me, and they use fear mongering, and they need to fucking quit with the bitchy fear mongering because that shit is getting old. It's getting old as fuck, and they fucking know it. Like, they fucking know I'm even talking about the ass. They fucking know it because they're all up in the spirit too. Anyway, so what was I reading now? Yeah, I was saying like 100 times, that pressure you feel is the spirit activity of their emotions. Like, part of it is your emotions, and then the rest of it is their emotions trying to rake you down for information. And why the fuck are people still being loyal to stupid systems like that? That's my thing. Like, what the fuck are you being loyal to? Are you trying to be loyal to making the world a better place? Or are you are you loyal to a person who's hurting people? Like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? You're scared of your own. it's so fucking pointless to me. Like, I want people to like fucking get it into their brain that their religion does not own them. You know, these people that practice the fucking voodoo magic shit underneath the tunnels of Bethel that are being used by Bethel, they are loyal to this concept that is not even loyal to them. And even if it was loyal to them, like, what are they really gaining? And that's actually also their game to keep you down mentally, because they want to keep you down mentally. You know, and if you want to believe it too, like, they'll keep on with that shit. Y'all fucking need to quit that shit, motherfuckers. All y'all better quit it. Yeah, like, I know their little sneaky interest is that they want to keep people down mentally. Why the fuck would you want to keep people down mentally? Why the fuck would you want to do that? Why the fuck? What does it serve you to keep people down, especially people that are like genuinely good people? Like, what how does that serve you, and why are you allowing it to serve you? Why are you allowing that? Why are you being a fucking leech and an energy vampire? What the fuck are you doing to the world? You're ruining the world. Better quit it. Anyway, I just wanted to put that message out there because I know they've been hearing me. Like, this entire recording, they were listening to my entire recording because I have nothing going on in my life, like I said, and there's nobody in my life, and this is what's been on my mind. So, of course, this is what they listen to. Anyways, that's about it. And these motherfuckers better quit it. Better stop getting ideas off of me, motherfuckers. Better stop getting that idea off of me. I was afraid that they would try to pull the same shit that they pulled on me to somebody else. So that's when they started talking about auditions. So you see, I'm not for them, but they're adding insult to injury by doing that. So that's what happened, y'all.